Many of you will recognize this chord progression as belonging to the iconic Arlo Guthrie number, Alice's Restaurant. And those of you who have recognized the chords will further probably understand that Alice's Restaurant, the iconic Arlo Guthrie number, Alice's Restaurant, is also a Thanksgiving tradition. Lots of radio stations, including JPR here in town, play the entire 20-odd minutes of Alice's Restaurant every Thanksgiving. Mostly because it's a story that took place on Thanksgiving at the time that he tells the story. Anyway, it's one of these talking... Anyway, you either know the song or you don't know the song. But it is a Thanksgiving song, and I thought we could look at it for Thanksgiving. The chord progression goes like this. C, A, D, G, C, and back to C, and then A, and then D, and then G, walk back up to C, stay on C, and then F, and then F sharp diminished, and C, A, D, G, C. All right. So those are the chords, and there's a couple things to talk about there. And then the other thing that's obviously going on is we've got this sort of Travis-style right hand. And I don't want to get into too much detail about it, but if you've worked on anything that involved a Travis-style right hand, you know that the thumb, I say the thumb does double duty. The thumb plays every quarter note beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If I just isolate the thumb, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. So even if you just did the nothing but the thumb and then maybe use two fingers to, or even three to let's just use two to play the chords, you'd be going 1 C, A, D, G, C, and you can see the other thing that I'm doing here is I'm alternating the bass notes, right? C, A, D. This time we hold the D, and then we're gonna do this move right here. The bass is gonna go G, A, B flat, B. I didn't do a very good job of singing that, but you get the idea. Then we're back to C, C, stay on C, and then F. Now what's this? F sharp diminished. What I'm gonna play here is kind of got this little D. If you haven't played this chord before, or one like it, we got this little D shape here, except instead of, if I put it here over there at D, if I move it all over one string and down one fret. So I've got the first fret of the fourth string, first fret of the second string, and then I've got second fret of strings 3 and 1 here. F sharp diminished. So we get this motion from F to F sharp diminished, which just sets us up coming back to C, A, D, G, C, and then this straight sort of standard walk up when the cycle starts over again. G, A, B, C. Now, we can add a few other things to that. So right off the bat, we can do this for the intro. We can play 2 sets of notes together. So this starts off, if you've ever played Blackbird, it starts off the same. Like that, right? And all I'm doing is my bass notes are going G, A, B, C, and my treble notes are starting on the open B string and going B, C, D, E, open E string there. And now I'm in my C chord, right? So if I keep my little Travis style thing going, I'm going. So that's what he does in the song now. Now we're getting a little bit advanced here, but he's going to play this E flat here on the 4th fret of the 2nd string there. Kind of sounds funny when you isolate it. Then he goes to A. And he's going to go up here to the high A on the 5th fret of the 1st string. And he's going to play this little line. Let's see. So A, G, E. And then, and I'm going to play that A with a bar so that I can reach up there and go. D, 1, 2, G, C. So half measure a D, half measure a G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do that again. 1, 2, 3. Now this time, we stay on the D a little longer, and then we do our chromatic deal. And so that's the same deal. We talked about the bass before, the bass going G, A, B flat, B. Same thing happens here. We're just going chromatically up the 2nd string. Open B, C, C sharp, D. Now we're back to C, and we do that same pattern with the 4th fret E flat almost every time we play C here. F, F sharp diminished, C, A, D, G, C. Let's play it one more time. F sharp diminished. Now just remember, you don't have to play the whole fancy part.